most Hindu youngsters feel that their religion is the weakest thing in their background, in their inheritance. There are many, some are saying no way. But many feel that religion is somehow, their religion is so weird with all these elephant head gods and so many gods and with weird arms and legs and cracking coconuts, and I say, oh, it's a weird enterprise. And when they want to discuss religion or philosophy in their school, in the college, in the university, or at the place of work, hopefully later on you'll find work, all of you with the present financial trouble, we don't know. But you see, you feel that maybe religion is the weakness in your background. I'm telling you, I've come across so many students who struggle. They don't want to discuss philosophy, they run away from it. They just know, mostly Gujaratis, they want to know how do we make money. Rest, forget it. This is the religion of Gujarat. Sindhis, Gujarat, we have all same, our mind is on that. Spirit can wait. Where do we get? So you see, we are struggling. But in this particular state, if suddenly what appears as a weakness in your background suddenly becomes the most strongest thing you possess, a real inheritance, a dramatic inheritance that makes you relate to the sign. Do you know why it's so important? At the moment, one of the biggest problems the world faces is how do you relate a religious worldview with your God and all that, creating the world, and the science-oriented rational worldview, because they sit aside. They are not allowed to interact. They sit different universes, schizophrenic world. And we are allowed to sit like that. Do you know why? Because one of the most popular philosophers, Wittgenstein, has left his legacy. This is a self-contained worldview which is called the science worldview. This is another self-contained worldview with its own truth claims called the religious worldview. Let them be. They say, no, how can you let them be? It's schizophrenic. So when you go to your churches or your temples, you switch off science and say, oh Lord, where are you? And you crack coconuts. And when you come out of the church, you don't crack coconuts, you will have problems. When you come out of the temple, you go into your science laboratory, says, religion, just focus on rationality. We go from one hypothesis to another hypothesis. This is science, we love it. So you forget about all this God thing. You live in a schizophrenic world. And this need to reconcile a religious worldview with a science-oriented worldview is very necessary in this century. It will happen. Do you know how it will happen? Either science is going to win and snuff out religion. Say, you are not the solution of mankind, you are the problem. You create terrorism, we snuff you out. This is a really real challenge. So either that will happen, or this newer, deeper understanding which brings these two major enterprises that have helped mankind for thousands of years come together in a dramatic manner. Getting revived and refreshed about religion from the findings of modern science. At one talk I said, this was at Eton College, I told them, if you thought that it is really the prophets of the past that will revive your love and interest for religion, my friends, you are mistaken. It's not the prophets of the past, but the science of today that will make you feel charged up about religion and spirituality in a much more wider, much more broader, much more deeper manner than ever before. Lots of people will be drawn to spirituality, not using the prophets of the past, but the science of today. And they applauded very warmly. And this is what modern youth is looking for. They are trying to make sense of spirituality in a non-religious guise. They are fed up with God now. He comes with too much baggage. God comes with baggage. If there's God, then why there is suffering and all these problems? And he says, oh no, it's like that. He's not like that. Something is wrong with this particular approach in spirituality. A theistic approach is under attack. And this non-theistic approach, looking at the nature of reality, digging deeper and discovering something non-material at the heart of reality, it charges up everybody. When I tell somebody, do you believe in God? And they say, no. I tell him, do you believe in yourself? And they go, yeah. I say, caught you. That's where spirituality sits. It is your innermost nature. Discover who you truly are, the thing that is looking out through your eyes, this consciousness. Just focus on that. That is where your God sits. That is your essential nature. This is the modern way for spirituality to evolve. It is not the God of the past, but the God that sits in us and becomes visible through our eyes. We need to refocus on that. Discover spirituality that close to us as our essential being. And this is where the modern youth find the ideas of Hinduism very thrilling. Nobody has told them stuff like that before. That when you like music or science, you are no less spiritual than a person who takes his name against a religion. You are equally spiritual. You are trying to rediscover spirituality in a mode that fits your own makeup. You like science, you like this, go for it, my friend. you will invoke spirituality in your life through this focused discipline. We go for it. I think I should finish with that. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.